Round of applause. Doug Peterson and Trent Baalke. First off, Trent Baalke might have redeemed himself from being the guy who destroyed the 49ers and ran Jim Harbaugh out of town to the guy who rebuilt the Jacksonville Jaguars. Doug Peterson, I think, needs the biggest round of applause. 1,100 yards, Christian Kirk. He broke his first 1,000-yard season in the first year of a big deal that he was worth every single penny. People forget that when Christian Kirk came into the draft, he was like the top wide receiver prospect in said draft, arguably. Trevor Lawrence, 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 4,100 yards. I drafted Trevor Lawrence in my fantasy football league with my last pick, like in the last round, because I don't draft quarterbacks in fantasy football until the very last round. I always take my first year winning was I took Josh Allen the year he broke out. Following year I took Daniel Jones, and this year I took Trevor Lawrence. And Trevor Lawrence, dude, oh my God. This is the number one pick that we were expecting. Also, shout out Travis at ATN for having 1,100 yards. And they were so smart from moving on from James Robinson to Travis Etienne. I do feel sorry for James Robinson. He basically got dealt for no reason. And it's not even just that, JaMychal Hasty and even Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence almost had 300 yards rushing. 300 yards rushing. Okay, 5 TDs rushing. You got 1,100 yards from Christian Kirk. Zay Jones is a legit receiver. 823, legit second option. Evan Ingram, 766 yards. Marvin Jones being like the old guy in the room / slot receiver, 530 yards. Amazing, okay? Everybody was getting touches. And then even, I've sucked at this guy's name, the leading tackler who they signed from, I believe, the Atlanta Falcons. Foye Fosade Olukun. I can't say his name. Someone down below, please tell me the correct pronunciation. Even Tyson Campbell was awesome. Devin Lloyd was awesome. Rashad Jenkins was awesome. And cool part was that, you had Josh Allen. He had 6 sacks. That was awesome. This team collectively had a bunch of sacks. Like Arden Key had 4.5. Trayvon Walker had 3.5. Like collectively, this team sacked as a group. But I think it was amazing. When you look at Trevor Lawrence's performance, yes, this season there were some times that he left meat on the bone, and Lawrence missed some couple throws in big spots, but Trevor Lawrence showed sign of growth and is a guy who's going to be getting better. And it was amazing, Allen's fumble recovery for a touchdown sealed the AFC title for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you call, Lawrence fumbled earlier in the game, but then they were able to bounce back. And Doug Peterson's decision early in the game to go 4th and 1 is what you need to do, because the decision was made worse as Vrabel decided to go for it on the following drive twice. And I think Peterson needs to get more and more aggressive, okay? More and more aggressive to go against. So I personally think right here we got to see, yes, I know they were playing against Josh Dobbs, who was making the second NFL start just 17 days after he signed. I understand that. But for me, when you look at this, the Jacksonville Jaguars are a legit squad that is now champions of the AFC South for the first time since 2017. They've got the pieces. They're 9-8, recovering from the league worst 3-14 record last year, and after getting up to a 3-7 start, they've gone 6-1 to finish the year. 6-1 to finish off the year. This team is legit. They've got pieces everywhere. And let's talk about it. So Jacksonville's no joke, okay? From September 2020 to October 2022, the Jacksonville Jaguars only won 6 games in 25 months. Since then, they went 7-2. And Doug Peterson put on a masterclass at a coach. And I think Trevor Lawrence had a med game. And this defense is so good that they overcame that. And I think that's awesome. So right now, I think if we look right here, they could be what? I think it's definitely going to be something interesting to see how it all goes out. And I don't know. I want to hear your opinions down below. Who would you say? I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are a team that could make it to the divisional round. I think whoever plays them in the wild card will be underestimating them. Let me hear your thoughts down below. I just want to get back to this. Doug Peterson, the reason why this team is the dark horse team, in my opinion, is due to the fact that this is a team that Doug Peterson, he led the Eagles to a championship already. I'm just saying, those are things you should be looking at. All right. This is a team that on any given Sunday, they can mess up your fun sway and make you cry on Monday. These Jacksonville Jaguars are legit. Making hits, making stops, scoring touchdowns. Like it's not even a dream. Trevor Lawrence, the best quarterback arguably since Andrew Luck to come into the draft. You don't believe this team? Why? Why is there no belief in this team? Because you're making a mistake. That's it.